The Maryland State Bar Association has had a long tradition of good relationships with the state and federal judiciary. I like to refer to myself as a recovering lawyer after 37 years of doing it, and 10 as a federal judge coming up in November. I mean, the court system really can't function without having a good relationship with the lawyers.
I think the relationship between the judiciary and the bar in Maryland is very unique in a lot of respects. There is an annual meeting, usually at the beginning part of the year, between the chief judges of the Maryland courts, the president-elect, and past president of the Maryland State Bar Association, and the two law school deans. And it's a nice, relaxed environment where they all sit down, have dinner, and talk about issues of importance to the legal profession. In fact, one time Gil Holmes, who was the dean at the University of Baltimore at the time, commented that he had been in a number of different jurisdictions and he had never seen the level of collegiality and working together between the bench and the bar and the law schools as he was part of in Maryland.
I think that the relationship between the bench and the bar is especially valuable for the bench. When I was the county administrative judge in the Baltimore County Circuit Court, I could always rely upon the other judges and also had an ability to go to, for example, the Maryland State Bar Association with concerns I had about issues with forms and practice and preparation, and in particular civility.
Well, I think we have a very positive and unique relationship, and it really starts from the top down. Chief Judge Bell has been a leader in trying to make sure that there is a bridge that connects the judiciary with the bar at all levels, at the state level and at the local level.
Judge Bell is the man of all seasons. He is everywhere and goes to everything. And I don't think anybody could ever criticize him for being absent from some important matter to the bench and bar in Maryland. When
I was president-elect of the bar, we have a reception at the annual meeting, and my family came, and I'm from Harford County, and my folks are country folks, so to speak, and my father was very intimidated about the prospect of meeting all these important people that he would meet at this function. And I told my father, "You'll do fine, you can talk to anybody." So who does he sidle up beside at the meeting? Judge Bell. And what struck me was both what my father said after meeting Judge Bell and what Judge Bell said after meeting my father. My father said, "Wow, he's really an approachable guy. I really enjoyed talking with him." And Judge Bell said, "Wow, I really enjoyed talking to your father. He's really an approachable guy."
He is somebody who has encouraged members of the bench to not only become members of the state bar and local bars, but to participate and be an integral part of every one of those bar associations. I have never been to an annual meeting where the chief wasn't there. And he's somebody who is not only there, he's someone who's engaged.
I think that Chief Judge Bell, with his camera in hand at all times when he appears at each and every Bar Association meeting, sets an example for the judges of Maryland.
He knows probably as many lawyers in the state as any judge that serves currently in the state of Maryland. And he knows them on a first-name basis, and he knows something about them. He's extremely unique in that regard.
I think that an invitation to the next chief judge should be warm and welcoming, and with the notion of continuing the excellent relationship that currently exists.
Our arms are open. We have seen in this state that Maryland is a leader both on the national level and on the state level in many initiatives. And the reason is because the bench and the bar work together for the improvement of the legal profession to the benefit of the community.
I am sure that Judge Bell will do the handoff to whomever the next chief will be. And I'm sure, and I hope, that he will value what we as leaders of the bar have valued, which is the tremendous relationship that the bar has had with our chief. He's the leader of the state judiciary, and he has reached out to the leaders of the state bar, and it has been a benefit for both.
I'm one of those people that thinks the phrase officer of the court is a very important concept. I'm an officer of the court. I just wear a black robe and have a steady government job. But the court as a whole cannot function without all the players in it working well together, and I think there's been a long tradition of that in Maryland.